open your mind to the words you're going to hear today. Open your ears and look to what's been presented here today. It's nothing you've ever seen before. The team of Visionary FX is made out of my brother / mentor, Mr. FX, Lusindiso Phillip, Mr. Mandile Oxen. They are a team of believers. I have my photographer here, Mr. Exquisite. I have a representative of Driven Media, Mr. Lunko Jonas. There's a team behind this, ladies and gentlemen. There's a success team behind this whole event. It did not just happen. We have to plan, envision, make sure that we give the people exactly what you want to hear, exactly what you want. It's not for us. We produce the product. We make you see that whatever you envision can come to life. Whatever you say can become a reality. Stop not believing in yourself. We live in the 21st century, the technology age. You can make anything happen. You can make anything happen if you believe in yourself. But you have to have the success team behind you. Don't be selfish. Invest in interaction. Interact with people. Interact with photographers. Interact with motivational speakers. Get their speak of mind. Hear what they have inside their mind. Know what they're thinking about. Those people, they are very profound because they think differently. I always encourage people to think differently. You know when your car gets smashed in an accident, the first thing that goes in your mind is, I have to pay up. Think differently. Say, you know what, it happened for a reason. You know what now? My car is in service. Now I can work towards another car. I can work towards getting another car. I can envision another car. Maybe this is the universe telling me that, you know what, take this car and get another car. You have to believe that whatever happens to you is for a reason. Failure is necessary. People don't understand that failure is necessary. You have to fail to climb the ladder of success. It's not easy. Like I promise you, the people that have visions, they go through the most. Because there are people out there telling them you cannot do it. You cannot walk that path because it's too special for you. You're not great enough to walk that path. The color of your skin, it's not great enough for you to walk that path because you're not what we want to see there on our advertisements and magazines. You're not it. You don't cut it. Visionaries, they go through the most because people always talk down on people that have big goals. I will tell you right now that I want to be the best motivational speaker ever. Someone will be like, what? You from South Africa? You'd make Port Elizabeth? Who? You? You? People will ask you, why do you want to do this? Why are you so special? People don't believe in people nowadays. Like we do not believe in each other. We don't invest in believing in each other because we believe, you know what, you don't deserve it. I mean, I didn't do it, so why must you do it? I couldn't pull it off. Why should you pull it off? I often bump into people and they ask me, Siba, how do you stay motivated? How do you wake up and feel like this? Siba, what's going on through your mind? What's in your veins? Siba, are you human? I say, you know what? To me, I look at life differently. I will spot people that have a vision, that have a dream. I will spot them and I'll connect with them. I'll ask them, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time, in 3 years' time, in 2 months' time? Where do you see your business? I will see those people and I'll go to them. I don't shy away from opportunity. I don't shy away from opportunity. I promise you, if I was sitting there right now and this was presented to me, I would take that opportunity. I would risk it. I would risk it all. Because you know what happens when you risk it all for a dream? When you achieve it. Have you ever seen champions cry after they achieve number 1, number 2? The work that they put in, it's so hard. It is so hard that when they achieve that number 1 spot, it's a dream come true. You have to cry. You have to cry when you achieve it because no one saw it but you. Everyone laughed when you spoke about it. Everyone would criticize because you think differently. I always encourage people, you know what? Be yourself. You can't fake you. I can't fake being Sibabalwe Phillip. You can't fake being you. Be yourself. But I promise you, you can't fake being someone else. We are very unique human beings. We are very unique. You need to experience to get experience. Some of you don't have any idea what it's like to lose money. Like you're scared of it. Like if I tell you now that you have to invest 5,000 rand into this opportunity, you'll tell me, with what money? I don't have the money. Like, where will it come from? You're scared. You're scared to take the risk. You're scared to fail and stumble because you know that people will judge you. Do you know that Michael Jordan, you should know this, that Michael Jordan was judged for his basketball skills, but Michael Jordan was number one. Michael Jackson was judged for the complexion of his skin, but Michael Jackson is the king of pop. You will be judged in your domain. People will judge you. People will tell you that you're not great enough. But you know what? If you persist, if you don't give up, if you tell yourself that I'm going to do this no matter what, and anyone says to me, if you tell yourself that, it's done. It's done. You are climbing your way to success. It's a journey. Every day is a chapter. Every day is a story. Write it well. Write a good story. Be remembered. It doesn't come with age. There's no age in stories. I mean, people become millionaires at 60 years old. 60 years old. Then you'll say that this guy is a millionaire. There are 19-year-old millionaires in the States. You have to bring all those you have to bring those dreams here in South Africa. I always say that the best inspirational stories are the ones that are in front of you. The people that are here in the physical. The people that tell you, I did this and that to get here. Those are the best successful stories. You know why? Because they're right in front of you. They're not a plane trip away. They're not in Asia. They're not in the States. You know where they are? They're in South Africa. Believe in your environment. Believe in your environment. Stop saying because I'm in Port Elizabeth, I can't make this opportunity a reality. Stop saying that. Say, because I'm in Port Elizabeth, I will make it a reality. Because I'm in Somerset, I will make it a reality. I will connect with people. You know what? I will wake up at 5 a.m. and I will do this. I will continue interacting because that's what I need to do. Let me tell you guys something. I'm reading a book that my mentor prescribed to me. The book is called Who Will Cry When You Die? One of the chapters says that there's this God that lived 1,000 years ago, a supreme God. And this supreme God had 3 advisors. And it was believed that human beings had abused their power, that limitless power in them. So the supreme God said, you know what, I'll take this power away from humans, from mankind. And he did that. The first advisor said that, you know what, why don't you hide it deep in the ground? Because no human will find it. Supreme God replied, no. Somewhere along the line, someone will dig deep enough and find it. The second advisor said, you know what, how about you hide it deep in the sea, in the ocean? The Supreme God said, no. Somewhere along the line, someone will dive deep enough to find it. The third advisor said, why don't you hide it deep in the mountains? Supreme God said, no. Somewhere along the line, someone will climb high enough to find it. You know what his conclusion was? The Supreme God, he said, I will hide this extreme potential in every child, in every adult, in every teenager. You know why? Because no one will ever dare look inside themselves. No one will dare look inside themselves. You're sitting there and you're like, where can I get this knowledge and power? It's inside of you. You need to unlock it. It's called potential, the human spirit. The human spirit is made up of knowledge, intellect, it's made up of passion, persistence. The human spirit is very powerful. You have to unlock it. You can't just wake up and say, I'm going to do these things. You have to unlock your human potential. That's what I've done. That's why I'm so young, but I can stand here and speak to people because I've unlocked it. I'm not afraid. I know what I'm capable of. Do you know what you're capable of? Do you know what you are capable of? Do you know that you can have the most amount of money in the world? You can have the best house in the world. You can have any car that you want. You just have to unlock that belief in you. You have to unlock it. You have to speak to people that know how to get things done. Speak to people that know how to get things done. I mean, if you're walking in the streets and you see someone dressed in a suit, a nice tie, Surely you should click, okay, he knows something that I don't. You will see when someone doesn't know something, you'll see, I'm not judging anyone, but you'll see how he's stressed, how he carries himself. You'll see that it's like you have eyes, the vision is there, you can see it. You can see it. You can see that someone is chasing a dream and is not giving up. You can see that. Stop telling me you don't see these kind of people. They are around us each and every single day. The people are around us. You need to learn to interact, speak to people, take opportunities, interact with people that know how to get things done. Don't forget that. Interact with people that know how to get things done. You know, every single time you fail, each and every single time you fail, you doubt yourself. You ask yourself, is this really meant for me? Is this persisting really meant for me? Am I made to be a great human being? Last semester, I received my results for my tests. It wasn't what I didn't like it at all. I mean, my mom, she hated it. And I understood that. I never understood the work that I was doing. I never understood that you actually need to study to pass. I overlooked everything. And our problem is that we overlook these things. We overlook the work that we need to do. I overlooked my work. I couldn't get it done. I couldn't find the time to manage my time and actually sit down and study. And I failed some of my subjects. It's reality, you fail. But it's when I failed that I realized that, you know what? I did not understand my work, but now in the second semester I will understand it. Now I'm passing with 60s. I'm chasing 70s because I understand my work. I did something about it. I did something about my failure. I didn't just sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to fail the whole year. I told myself, no, it will not happen. My mom, one of my mentors, she told me that, you know what, when you experience failure, tell yourself you will never experience the same kind of failure again. And that's what I told myself. I'll not fail a single module this semester. Not because I'm supreme, not because I'm special, because I'm telling myself. I'm telling myself that these kind of things won't happen again. Stand your ground. Stand your ground and believe in the things that you say. Believe in your mind. The mind is powerful. Everything starts there. Everything starts there. The car that you want, the wife, the husband, the kind of president that you want, it starts in the mind, in vision. Knowledge that you hear. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is not power. The knowledge that you use becomes the power. I can have all sorts of knowledge, but the moment I begin to use that knowledge is when I receive power. That's when I receive the actual power of knowledge. So knowledge is not power. Knowledge that is used becomes power. Knowledge that is used becomes the power. I'd like to end off by saying to you guys that, you know what? Take this opportunity. See what's in store for you. Stop making excuses. Stop complaining. I promise it'll get you nowhere. Start doing. Start connecting. Start living. Start being passionate. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Open your minds. Open your minds.